Hey, welcome back. Well, this is going to be a video to warn people to make sure to check your fuel before putting it in your four-wheeler, tractor. A neighbor of ours brought this 2016 Sportsman 570 fuel injected unit over to us here. And they ran it out of gas, they claim, and after putting some gas back in it there, couldn't get it started. So they brought it over to us, and we were looking through the basics there. It would run if you sprayed some gas in there or starting fluid, and so we knew that it was getting spark. We checked the spark plug, looked good too. So then we said, well, maybe the injector isn't firing. So we took the injector out here, 2 bolts, took it out and let it spray into a dish, and it would spray. Looked okay. I said, well, maybe the idle air control here for idling it there, maybe that's all dirty. So we cleaned out the intake here, throttle body, and we cleaned out the map sensor there, manifold air pressure sensor. Sprayed it all out, cleaned it all out in there. It was a little dirty. Not too bad, but it was a little dirty. But it still wouldn't run. Just start up on the starting floor. So we said, well, we'll drain the tank there. And we took this line off and put it into a container there and let the pump a few times. And we said, boy, that gas kind of smells a little funny. As we were pumping it there, the tone of the pump changed, and the reason was because it started to pump gas. All of what we were pumping before was water, and engines don't run on water. So we emptied the whole tank out after that with a siphon out of the filler here. Emptied it all the way down. There's about a quart of water in there sitting in the bottom, and of course right in the bottom of the tank is where the fuel pump on this sits. So anything down the bottom it picks up first. So it's just picking up water. Then after we got it back together and got the water out of it, still wouldn't fire that good, and it would cut out once in a while. And I was getting engine light on the dash there, so I used the mode button on these. They don't have the button on the dash anymore. Scrolled through until it came up with the code. It was a 651 code, which was low voltage to the injector. So I had to take the plug off, and I noticed that the female ends on the plug looked like they were a little wide, and the little prongs on the injector didn't look like they would touch very good in there. So I had to disassemble that plug and pull the female ends out. And then there's like a little tongue, almost like bent back in there. It's supposed to be like pushed up against the prong when you push in on it. And I had to bend those out a little bit, put it back together. Didn't get that code anymore, and it fired up and ran good. So this is just a good example of to check your gas every once in a while to make sure you don't have any water in your fuel cans, and to make sure you don't have any water in your fuel tanks, because that can cause a lot of problems. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.